Amara sat alone on the massive king-size bed, her fingers trembling as she stared at her phone. The room was filled with luxury, gold chandeliers, polished marble floors, but none of it could fill the emptiness in her chest.
Why are you doing this to me, Tunde?
She remembered the day everything felt perfect. The wedding hall was filled with laughter, music, and flashing lights. Tunde stood tall and confident in his black tuxedo, his eyes locked on hers as he slid the ring onto her finger. She had smiled so brightly that day, believing she had found her forever.
I thought I had everything. Love, happiness, a home. Tunde walked into the room, loosening his tie, his face cold and distant. Where have you been?
I don't owe you an explanation.
You don't come home anymore. You don't call, you don't even look at me.
Stop acting like a victim.
The words cut deeper than she expected. She fell silent, watching the man she once loved turn into a stranger.
The next day, she decided to surprise him at his office, but the moment she stepped in, her world shattered.
A young woman sat casually on his desk, laughing. Tunde stood close to her. Too close. Tunde? Who is she?
Relax. She's just a friend.
A very close friend. After everything I did for you?
You enjoyed the lifestyle, didn't you? Don't pretend you married me for love alone.
At night, under the pouring rain, Amara walked out of the mansion with nothing but a small handbag. No driver, no security, just pain. The apartment she moved into was small and empty. The walls were bare, the bed was thin, and silence filled every corner.
Mrs. Amara, your husband has filed for divorce.
Just like that? Days turned into weeks. Nights became her worst enemy. She would sit on the floor, flipping through old photos, pictures of laughter, love, and promises that now meant nothing.
What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I cried into the darkness.
Life grew harder. Amara found herself working in a small shop, standing behind a counter, serving customers who didn't know her story.
You're too slow. Are you even educated?
The same woman who once lived in luxury now swallowed insults just to survive. One evening, as she walked home, she saw a young couple laughing together. The joy in their eyes was real, untouched. Maybe I lost everything, but I found something more important. Myself.
Elsewhere, Tunde sat alone in an expensive restaurant. A glass of wine rested in his hand, untouched. The chair across him was empty. He stared at his phone, Amara's picture glowing on the screen. He tried to call. The call failed. She had blocked him. For the first time, the silence around him felt louder than wealth.
Amara walked down the street, her steps steady, her face calm. She had nothing, but she had peace. The rich also cry, but sometimes, losing everything is the only way to truly live.